and welcome to Easy Math channel. This week we will discuss about central tendency and different kind of measurement used in central tendency. And this is really important when it comes to statistics, like understanding statistics about different kind of data. And within different measurement for central tendency, we will focus on mean, range, median, and mode. And we'll also look at different examples um, of different number data sets and how do we calculate each of these measures for given data sets. So before we jump into example, let me give definition about each of this measure. So first is mean, which sometimes also called as average, and it is nothing but sum of all the numbers divided by total numbers. So let's say if for a given data set we have 10 numbers, um, so if we have like 10 numbers, so mean would be sum of all those 10 numbers divided by 10. Range is nothing but it's the greatest number in a given data set minus the smallest number. And median is nothing but it's the number in the middle. And we'll also look at some of the examples for calculating median. And mode is the most frequently appearing number in the given data set or in the collection. So let's look at some of the example, and this video will be like super quick and super easy. So let's look at the first example. So this is our given data set, which is 21, 10, 18, 10, 14, 7, 10, and 14. So this is by mistake, just forget about that comma. So first step will always be arranging this number from ascending to descending order. So for this example, it would be 7, 10, 10, 10, 14, and then 14, 18, and then 21. So 7, 10, 10, 10, 14, 14, 18, and 21. Cool. So let's first calculate range for this. And if you remember the definition, range is nothing but the greatest number minus the smallest number, which is 21 minus 7. So our range is 14. Let's look at mean, which is also called as average. So this would be nothing but 7 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 14, oops, plus 14 plus 14 plus 18 plus 21, and this all divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all divided by 8. So this is nothing but 104 divided by 8, which is 13. Let's look at median now. So remember, median is the middle number in the given data set. So since we have 8 numbers in total, the middle number will be these two. It's easier if the given number in the collection is odd. So the middle number would be something, for example, let's say if my collection is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is odd number, the middle number is 3, this becomes the median. But in case if the collection has even numbers, then the median would be the average of the middle two. So in this case, since the middle two number is 10 and 14, so 10 and 14, the average of that would be 24 by 2, which is 12. So our median is 12. And then mode is nothing but the number that appears the most. So 7 appears 1 time, 10 appears 3 times, 14 appears 2 times, 18 appears 1 time, and 21 appears 1 time. So let's say 7, 10, 14, 18, and 21. 7 appears 1, 10 appears 3 times, 14 appears 2, and then rest all appears 1 time. So our mode becomes So our mode is 10 because 10 appears most number of times. Cool. So let's look at a couple more examples. Oh, and before we jump into that, I just wanted to give like a quick FYI. Now, the range, median, mode, or and mean, in some cases, they might appear or they might look same, but most of the time you'll see that the numbers are usually different. So that's just an FYI. So if you come across any data set where everything is the same, don't freak out. That could be one of the exception. But most of the time you'll see different numbers for range, mean, median, and mode. Cool. So let's look at another example. Now, first step is always to rearrange the given data set. So by rearrange, I mean ordering from ascending to descending. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. In this case, our range would be the greatest number minus the smallest number, which is 9 minus 1, 8. Mean is nothing but sum of all these numbers. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 divided by how many numbers do we have? So we have 9 numbers. So this would be nothing but 45 by 9, and our mean is 5. Let's look at median. Now, since we have odd number of this in the series, in the data series or in the collection, we have odd numbers. 5 is the middle. Since we have 4 number on this side and 4 number on that side, 5 becomes our middle number. So our median is again 5. And mode, so let's look at which number appears the most. And we can see that none of these all the number just appears one time. So there isn't one specific number that appears more than once. So we don't have a mode, so that it's not applicable or not available. We do not have mode in this example. So, and that's okay. I mean, sometimes we'll come across data sets where the numbers won't appear more than one, and in those cases we do not have mode. So we'll have a range, mean, and median, but not mode. So this is one of those examples. Let's look at another example, and in this case, um, the first step, like we said, is always rearranging the numbers. But in this case, it's already arranged, so we don't have to worry about it. So first, we'll calculate range, and range is the greatest number in the series minus the smallest number, so which is 5. Mean is nothing but adding all of these numbers, so 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 numbers. So mean is nothing but 40 over 9, which is 4.44. Cool. And median would be nothing but the number in the middle. So this number is in the middle because we can see there are 4 numbers on the right side and 4 numbers on the left side. So median becomes 3. And mode, as you can clearly see, that 3 appears 5 times, whereas the other number only appears 1 time. So mode becomes the number that appears the most. So our mode is 3. Cool. So these were all like examples using positive numbers in our data set. In the next example, we'll see what happens if we come across mixed kind of numbers, so negative and positive. The concept still remains the same, but many students get confused when they see a negative number, only negative number or only positive numbers, or mixed of negative and positive. But again, the concept is same. So first we'll start with arranging or ordering the given data set. So this would be minus 7, minus 6. So starting from the smallest to the largest. So minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 1, minus 1, 1, 10, 14, and then 27. So we have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 numbers again. So first let's calculate range. So again, range is nothing but largest minus smallest number, and smallest is minus 7. So this would be minus of minus 7. So this is nothing but 27 plus 7 is 34. Second, we'll calculate mean, which is nothing but sum of all of this number, which is minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 1, minus 1, plus 1, plus 10, plus 14, plus 27, divided by 9. And this is nothing but 32 over 9, which is 3.55 or 3.6. Third is calculating median. So let's see. Median would be this number, which is in the middle. As you can see, there are 4 numbers on the right and 4 numbers on the left. So minus 1 is a median. And mode, again, if you see, minus 1 appears twice, whereas every other number appears just once. So our mode is again minus 1. So again, here the concept remains the same regardless of positive number, negative number, or mixed positive, mixed number in a data set. We still have to rearrange. First step is always rearranging the number from smallest to largest, and then following all the steps for range, which is greatest number minus smallest number. Mean is sum of all the numbers divided by total number. So sum of all this divided by 9. Median is nothing but the number in the middle of the data set. So if it's odd series, it's the number in the middle. If it's even series, then sum of the two middle numbers. And mode is nothing but the numbers that appears the most. And if there is no number that appear the most, then we do not have mode in that case. Cool. So I hope this was useful, and I hope this was easy to understand. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel Easy Math, and please leave your comments below. Thank you.